and sculpted by John Troy Nickel, the person below. That's hilarious. And Paul made a chibi design that you guys can see right here, a version of her, and she'll be available on IHaztoys.com when finished and ready to go in the pipeline. Um, and so I'll be working on her. I'm trying to get her finished because we're going to America next week. I don't know if I'll finish her. She's going a lot slower than I anticipated, but hey, that's life, right? Offline, I've been working on her weapon. I have a T-pose version of the weapon, thankfully. And I think for the majority, I'm hoping, I don't know how long or not long it'll take, I'll be working weapon. I built the base of it in Maya, and then I used ZBrush's amazing boolean to make the little circles, the holes in her weapon. So probably be going over it and making some like cuts and dents and little doohickeys so that it's not so boring and plain. But I guarantee I'll probably go back to working on her body and stuff. I had made a separate like yeah, sorry, my headphones keep dying as per usual. So I redid her little feet, like armor and into one piece, rather than all these separate pieces. So I'll probably be putting that back on her legs today as well. Lots of little things here and there, trying to get her sorted out before leaving. That'll be today's session, you guys on Pixelogic. Hey Jacob, hi Pixelogic. I'm losing my voice a little bit, so it's a little bit sounding for anyone who's probably not wondering. Hey Sparky Face. Good morning from Australia. Good morning is good morning. Wait, and so for anyone who's watching, my name is Layna, and I'm a 3D digital sculptor for IHaztoys, which is the figurine company owned by myself and my partner Troy. And down below is Hazardous Arts, aka John Troy Nickel, who's been sculpting bullshit for like 15 years. And he's also co-owner of IHaztoys. So our streams basically consist of us sculpting toys for our company that you guys can eventually purchase if you so feel. Troy's actually feeding our doggos right now, but I think it's pretty funny that Skype froze to make it look like he's here. So, yeah. I think it's funny that it's stuck, so I'm just gonna leave it till he gets back. You guys realize that we're actually somewhat on time today? No hiccups, so we fixed that, thankfully. Woo! Bullet Bikini's in here! Yay! Everyone say hello to Bullet Bikini. If you guys have panties, let's throw them to begin. Also, we've got new emotes on my stream. Anyone who's keen and interested, here are all of the brand new emotes, and Troy has some new emotes as well. So that's exciting. How's your Cintiq? Is it really good with ZBrush? I think all tablets are good with ZBrush because ZBrush is already really cool. I don't think it makes you better of an artist. I think it's just feels better because it's allows you to be closer with your model. And when you're on a tablet, it's a little bit disconnected because you know the whole like looking up and drawing. But I like it both ways. I had a Intuos 3 large for a really long time, and I really liked it. And it takes like a little bit of an upgrade, but personal preference. Yeah. Do this. I actually should probably start ZBrush. I should restart ZBrush because I've got. I know, my desktop's super cute, eh? Everyone that says that it's amazing. We don't only watch like 2 episodes. She's essentially me, but in anime form. So, yeah. My ZBrush takes a long time, sorry. Alright.
I'll turn the stream on just to make sure everything's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. My headphones have been doing this thing where they turn off like every 5 minutes and they just completely turn off and sometimes don't turn back on. Sorry about that. But yes, I love Eromanga Sensei. She's essentially me in anime form is what I was saying when I was mute. So she's one of my favorite anime characters right now, even though we only watched like 2 episodes, but I know that she's me, so yeah, I like that desktop background. Hey Thomas, how's it going, man? Hey Zeraze. And just for reference, I'll turn on Chibi Remi as well. Everyone's like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I think this is the 24-inch Cintiq, is it? Right? I don't think it's smaller. Not convinced.
22 HD? 24 HD touch? I can't remember. Hey Ambidante, what's up, man?
Actually, this weapon, wasn't it? Do you have any like suggestions or anything, Troy, with what we should do for the weapon other than like a few cuts and little dinks? So like, want me to?
Not really, to be honest. It should be pretty clean. Maybe just a few little notches, but that's all, honestly.
So do you want me to just leave it kind of the way it's come out of Maya, and then like no edge polish or anything?
Yeah, I think that's fine because it's going to be small and chibi, you know, so we don't really need to throw any details on there.
Okay, so just a few little cuts here and there.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put these little circles that you've put on her weapon?
Nah, that's too much details.
Okay, and these little, see that little like ridge you've made around the here?
Nah, leave this like thick one that's there.
Also notice that there's not this big hole, right? This big like thing here in the concept.
Yeah, definitely chuck that on. But just duplicate it from the one that you've got on the other side of the handle.
Oh, but it's not anything. It's just like this kind of circle. So just, okay, yeah, I gotcha. Oh. No, are we really not gonna see Renault? Did you read that? We won't see him.
Ah, sucks, man.
No! That actually really does suck. I remember meeting you for the first time when I went to Blizzard with Troy like 4 years ago. I would have loved to see you again. Oh, that kind of sucks. But, you know, have a good one in Europe, man. Hey, meow, Sparky. But thanks for stopping by the stream and showing support. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man, hopefully we'll be able to catch up another time at some point. Maybe next year when we go to GDC or something.
Yeah, we're gonna try to go to the States more often. I have... I had orb cracks here. Maybe not. I need to clean my desktop like really bad. Dude, if you ever come to New Zealand, please come visit us. For sure, man. We've got a spare bedroom and 2 wonderful doggies. We love people, except for Manaki.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. There's heaps to do here as well. I mean, you know, just look at all those like New Zealand tour sites. I mean, it's the island's kind of like big enough to drive for like maybe a kind of a day and a half or 2 days from like one end to the other. But there's so much to do between those two things, or so much things to see as well. And that's just the North Island. And the South Island is kind of the same, but the South Island is like the most picturesque. The North Island is kind of like heaps of adventure kind of stuff to do. Depends on what you're into, I guess. But yeah, absolutely, man. If you end up doing some kind of New Zealand tour, definitely let us know.
We're in North Island. And we're visiting the States next week. Good question. Maybe the chat here can help. We've got a game dev company about to change your name. We're Scandinavian-based toys and focus on story-based games. A light supernatural puzzle. Feel free to shoot us any suggestions for a company name. Happy. Pretty hard enough coming up with like what your logo should look like. Stuff, you know. You know what I'm gonna do real quick, actually. Looking good. Do you use orb cracks much? If at all? You don't, eh?
Nah.
Yep. Totoro samples in the background music. This area Delta, how's it going, man? You guys hear the music okay? Is it too quiet or is it too loud or anything? I'm getting some brushes. Bump Frog, thanks for following Pixelogic channel. Welcome. Hey Beneker, Braulio. We're still working on that witch TV sculpt. Yes, he is.
Yeah, I only do that when I'm streaming. So if I haven't streamed, then that's, yeah, I haven't been working on it kind of thing.
$5:50 of morning here. Oh, welcome. It's always good when you can't sleep and some cool stuff is online. Are you thinking of migrating to 3D modeling for games sometime? Also, hey Kev's Art World. I don't think so. I really want to be honest, because I miss it and I only had just started. But I like what we're doing. Having a lot of fun. I'm learning a lot and I get to focus on character creation aspect. Yeah, and seeing them, you know, come alive and scenes is pretty awesome. So I get to also focus. So annoying. I get to focus on anatomy, dynamic posing, shapes. You know what I mean? So I don't think so. I think the pipeline for games is getting so long, kind of crazy. I don't know. And plus, there's really no use for it at IHaztoys. That is that. Yeah, the headphones keep going off and I get so frustrated every time. Oh my gosh, because I don't know what's really going on, and every time they go off I just go it's just something always weird happens when we stream, eh? It's like either the video is not working or the audio is not working or the headphones are dying, and it's just so infuriating. I don't get the bunny girls. What do they represent? What do you want to represent? I wonder if it is the battery. That's actually a good point.
Are they plugged in?
Yeah, they're plugged in.
Hmm.
They're working just fine in the living room.
I wonder if it's something like driver related.
I think it is, man. Something silly like that. I wish I could just take off this thing, man. But your cuts and her weapon are pretty clean.
Yeah, and there's not, you don't need too many because it's like the chibi's going to be a tiny version of that, you know what I mean? So it's more about like the quality of the cut and just a few of them, not, don't put like heaps of them all over the place.
I'm gonna try what you do actually. Usually I just use the move tool, eh?
For what?
The little divots in the weapon. I was just using the build-up tool.
Well, either one. But it's just about how to finish it, that's all. Put the dent in and then H-polish it or whatever, you know.
Oh, okay.
H-polish the new planes.
Hey, Merry Xmas Lawrence. Thanks, man. Looks like someone's talking. Yep. What happened? Oh, well, welcome back. I actually just downloaded those brushes like right now as we're streaming. Yeah, they're good brushes. You have to.
I'm watching Chun-Li sculpt.
Hey, Eric. Going pretty well. What's going with you?
Oh yeah. Just a sec.
Oh, that's right. We're going to be in the States next week, so we're thinking of doing an IHaztoys meetup. Besides that, we're really, really, really excited to meet some of you guys. Thanks, Palma. I think I work better to chill music, even though I like really uppity anime music sometimes. I'll just do good. Should the handle just be a plain handle? Nothing, just the handle.
Yeah. Yep.
I noticed you didn't do any like cuts or slashes on the like rocket parts on the back, right? That doesn't.
Yeah, just kept it clean.
You guys sell your chibi sculpts? You wanna go over that, Troy?
Yeah, basically we sell everything.
Nice one! Very informative.
Nah, we will be selling this. we'll be producing this and selling this. We haven't actually released any details for it yet, though. We kind of want to get into the mode of like finishing the piece and getting something like really solid, like a production copy, down before we show you guys. But yeah, we're definitely going to be selling this. Sorry, I'm watching your stream now. I'm watching what you're doing. Getting sidetracked. Yeah, it should be actually really interesting to put this through our production pipeline, because typically chibis aren't really made in resin. I don't know if we've got any around here, but any of the chibis that we've purchased, they're all like soft plastics or PVCs. So yeah, it should be interesting getting like a really nice paint job and stuff. Mainly the skin, man. The skin's going to be the thing, you know, because soft plastic and PVCs are kind of like slightly translucent, and they make it kind of look like cool. So it may be, I don't know, there may be some experimenting there. We might like cast the skin parts in like a translucent resin or something like that. Don't know. We'll experiment with it and see where it kind of takes us. Yeah.
When is Hammer Girl going to ship?
The unpainted ones are already shipped, and the painted ones are just about finished. The paint process has taken so long, but they're nearly there. Should have some photos for you guys really soon. Just waiting on our painters to finish.
Looks really good, man. Good. Really excited. They nailed it.
The grey resin version of Keiko, they've already, well, they shipped out. When did they ship out?
A bit ago.
2 weeks ago?
But we're shipping out we just recently got the collector's editions. But those will be shipping out soon, as well as the Master AMSA.
The collector's editions of Keiko? No, they've gone. We took them to the post like maybe 2 weeks ago. Unpainted greys, remember?
They were in that box. We had to put them in a sleeve.
So what did we ship out 2 weeks ago?
All the baby panda faces. Wow. I got you back, don't worry. We'll be shipping out the Keikos soon. I think it would be a good idea to do it before it goes. That's Master M and Keiko in that box. Wow, he's having a brain fart, ladies and gentlemen. Are you okay?
I think that you've made a mistake.
Hey?
Yeah, I think Keiko's already done, man.
Okay, the proof is in the pudding. Open that box.
No, I know we've got some there.
Oh, well, we shipped 1 or 2 before. We got them early.
I'll check.
Well, you guys are witnessing some IHaztoys briefing. No, not at all. No, I think he was just, when he goes really silent and he stares, you can just kind of, I've learned that that's when his wheels are churning, and he's like, and he's just trying to figure it out. It's okay.
Yeah, dude, we've shipped like 18 copies of Keiko.
Standard.
I can't say.
Open the box.
Oh no, I know that there's copies of Keiko in there.
Ah, okay. You guys are witnessing it. Yeah, there's a few that we haven't shipped out yet because we got a recent shipment. I think like last week it was. The end of last week. Troy's birthday was this past weekend, and now it's today. So we're gonna try to. We've got this long laundry list before we go to the States here. Ba-da-da-da. So it's on the list. As well as shipping out some other things, and that will be taken care of. Whereas Master and Keiko go. Pixel Desire, totally. I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, okay.
Oh, bullet bikini. Yeah, definitely, man. You should have gotten that long time ago. Please message me like right now. I'll have a look.
Waiting for it to transpose. And out until then. So I was peeking at the Pixelogic live stream of Sakaki, and it was pretty awesome and really inspiring. I think that's really cool. I think that's really cool that you guys have got him on here. That's really inspiring, to say the least.
Inside my mind you'll find where bodies and first look past the hotties and dimes go to the center into a caution past the brain cell graveyard responsible for memory losses witness the horrific the stench make me nauseous see what I've seen everything I live with is torture but up to stay high like 24 hours sleep with my wash with in the shower my tongue is power and the women kills demons as long as I'm still breathing I'm still winning I teach
All right, man. I'm just looking at your order now. I'll drop them a message to see what's going on. You should have had that a long time ago.
What product is it?
It's a Ren Hammer Girl.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Is it standard or collectors?
Oh, I can't tell from this list.
The headphones are doing that clicky thing again. Everyone can hear that, right? Tick, 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 tick. Like I can hear the inside of your head.
I think you may have been an unlucky victim of like a customs search, man. I'm not 100% certain on that, but we'll see.
Oh, dude, Bullet Bikini, I'm glad that you did. Because we never would have known. Dukin, Varun, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following Pixlogic.
Yeah, honestly, if you have ordered something and you know it hasn't arrived, or if you've got the shipping email and it hasn't arrived, so it's been like 2-3 weeks, you should, depending on where you are on the planet, 3 weeks is kind of like the maximum it should take anywhere. But if you haven't got it by then, definitely let us know, because there's almost no way for us to check if something is like kind of like lost in customs or anything like that. We don't get like a bounce back from any of our from like our logistics, like in shipping center. We have to kind of like manually check every single order, and yeah, it's just it doesn't pop up very often, but there's been like 1 or 2 now that have just kind of, they've been stuck in, you know, whatever box or crate that it happened to ship from country to country in, and then customs will seize that whole crate and take it, and then it's just like stuck there for a month, and it sucks, man. But yeah, that could be the reason. Kev's Art World, which one is, do I have you on Facebook, or can you PM me right now your details? I just want to make sure that everything is cool there, and that you also aren't unlucky. Awesome, thank you, man. So yeah, don't feel bad if you have to like bring it up and ask like where it is. Just do it, man, because it helps us. It definitely helps us. Hmm?
Uh, oh, I must have. Okay, I've got another file to send. I love you. Yay! Is there good but not not much expensive sushi where you live? Is this a stream of a stream? No? Streamception? Instead stream? um, we've got two sushi places, I think. Maybe even three that we've tried. One of them sucks. Yucky. One of them is a rotating sushi bar, which is really good if you go at the right time, and it's pretty cheap. fact, I really want to go like now. See you guys. We're gonna go. And one of them is called Kazu Sushi, and it's a sit-down place. Like there's a bunch of tables and also a little area where you can sit on the tatami mats, and it's really good. Just a little bit pricey, but it's delicious. But yeah, I think the rotating sushi bar is your best bet. Figuring out all the stuff.
Looking into it.
I love sushi. Seriously, I know you guys already know this, but sushi is my favorite food. Like, I used to. I don't know if my mom's gonna ever watch it, but when I was young and I'd have a job, maybe this make I would look like a horrible person. I used to like take my mom's money that was laying around the house so that I could go get sushi. That's how badly I wanted sushi, and I love sushi so much. And I wanted it all the time, even if we like went to sushi on Monday, I wanted it Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I just needed it so bad. So I like sushi. I don't know why or what it is, but in all kinds of sushi, traditional sushi, crazy like fusion sushi with different kinds of sauces, no sauce, sushi with apples in it, sushi with a bunch of. I don't like sushi though that has too much fish in it, because then it's like a lot to chew in your mouth and it's kind of gross. Plain sushi, crazy sushi. Dude, I think it's just because it's got a good overall fullness to it. You've got the like health benefits of seaweed. You've got a tiny bit of rice, and most of the time sushi rice is so warm if it's done right, warm and delicious and soft, and it just kind of melts in your mouth. Then you've got if they do it right, especially if you're eating nigiri, sometimes sushi just melts like butter. Eat it in the combination of the wasabi, and touch of soy, and the warm rice. And then if they go a bit further and they put like the wasabi sauce, or like they sear the top a little bit, or put some tiny pinch of melted cheese, or just and then it's over in an instant. It's not like eating spaghetti and you're just eating spaghetti for like 10 minutes, the same spaghetti you ate like 10 minutes ago. It's just like variance of tastes and flavor sensations in your mouth, and it's so good. Speaking of sushi, time to go get a burrito. Oh, that's awesome and be done. Oh, we can eat sushi for your anniversary. We should do that for our anniversary. I don't even know when our anniversary is. We always get it wrong. Sushi Central. Someone asked me a question. How do you keep the hair simple without lost details? I don't know. I think I'm still really struggling with hair a lot of the time. As you can see, if you look really close, it says it's still not finished. It is lost. Like it's wobbly, and the direction isn't really quite right, and there's a bunch of it, and I don't know. I can't really say how do I do it, because I'm still not so good at it. But practice, I guess. Lots of practice, and I watch Troy a lot. Because it's kind of my go-to ball with stuff like that. But I don't know. Just keeping it simple is the key, I think, to hair. And if you're doing anime hair, lots of the time that people forget, they always do lines like "Brap, here's my entire line," and the anime hair isn't really like that. It's usually like here's some tough strands at the top, and then you can make the line, and then you just smooth it out. So it's got that nice transition, so that when it's printed, you've only got like small indication where the lines are for the hair flow. But lots of the time, you know, the general like rule of thumb is just the general rule of thumb is to just, at least what I do, is I get a bunch of chunks just like spheres and I throw them around and I get them into the rough shape that I want. And then I just keep working on it and keep pushing and pulling, and then at the very end I'll dynamesh it together and then clean it up and pop. There you go. With Remi though, I'm doing 2 different hair variants because I know the concept. Her hair is different, and when I started it, this is what the chunks looked like. But I did realize that I haven't really talked to Paul yet, but when you look at Remi, the actual figurine that some of you guys may or may not have, she's got this huge like hair sweep, and it's really iconic of the way that they've done it because it's just one giant piece of hair in one just swoop. And it's really cute, and I think chibis are representations of their larger counterparts. I wanted to give this a shot, but I'll also do a second hair variant just to see what Paul thinks. Yeah, I think keeping it simple, doing your best to simplify hair is nice, but practice. Am I streaming someone else's video? Why do people keep asking me that?
Maybe they're not used to seeing you stream on Pixelogic.
You? Me? What did you say?
Hmm?
Maybe they're not used to seeing who?
Not seeing you stream on Pixelogic. Know what I mean?
Okay. Out of curiosity, why do you have a copy of the legs? Oh yeah. So when I had first modeled her, I'll save this and I'll show you. Oh, I hope that helps, Neko Hunter. I'm not that best at teaching and telling people why or what I do. I do what I do, so I hope that mildly had a bit of information in there that made sense. How many hours to make this model? Too long. Maybe a total of like hours of like 2 or 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
Too long. So Palma, I originally made it like this because the way I interpret concepts is much different than Troy, and I think I make things too difficult. So when you look at this concept, he's got these little lines here, kind of like cuts. And when I looked at Troy's, he made them, or at least to me, it looks like he made them separate subtools in some pieces. And that's what I did. I made all these little bits on her legs separate subtools. And in reality, without me knowing, I actually made it more difficult for myself because then I'd have to work on one leg and then I'd have to work on the other leg, and I had posed it quite soon, too soon. And Troy recommended go back to T-pose, this, make it in T-pose, and make it into one piece. Because chibis are really simple. Chibis are just like indication things, and they're just soft, round, cute little kind of bits to their character. And so that's what I did. And now I'm replacing it so that it's one subtool instead of like 4. And then I'm gonna fix it from there.
Is Kev's Art World still in here? Looks like he's bailed out. Oh, so weird. Why can I not? I just checked up your. Oh wow, there we go. Popped up now. I just checked your order, man. Actually, you do have one that's in that box. So we got that like a week ago, last week, end of last week. We got those boxes. So yeah, it's just up to Layna to open them up, sign them.
I can do that right now.
Well, I'm not signing them. You sign them. That's your
I can
figure.
sign them on stream. That would be pretty cool. Get the job done.
Yeah, sign them all, and then we can ship them out.
You guys.
It didn't turn off though. The audio didn't stop for me.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe you should turn off that that color thing that's going on your headphones.
Yes, I didn't do any color thing.
It's slowly. I don't know. I'm just picking some random like dumb stuff that it might be.
Turn off the colors. Someone said, my headphones on the street.
Yep.
Yeah, would you guys do that? You guys do you think you can turn your mic down just a little bit on the side? I'm like barely whispering on you. Your Skype.
Yeah, I can't even hear you on the stream. I'm really loud.
Up.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, no, I can't hear you anymore. Just put it where it was before. It's okay. I'm sure no one cares.
What about now?
Yeah, that's good.
But don't forget, it just automatically moves by itself.
You have to uncheck that little box.
It doesn't work.
You don't work.
Oh, I get it. He's one of those kind of guys, huh?
What are you talking about? He's not like anyone else.
That's never worked. It always like cranks up and down. I think it's because we've got like the OBS volume settings. We've got the Skype volume settings. And then we've got the volume settings in the Logitech drivers that come with the headphones.
That's so ridiculous, eh? In case you didn't have enough ways to customize the sound of your headphones, here's 4 more.
Oh, and there's also the volume mixer. The Windows volume mixer.
Wrap up. Do you guys want to do some signing? I know it's not quite ZBrush stuff, but it is something that we do here, you know, on our streams and our channels. And we didn't do a signing live. Oh, we did a live signing for Ren, didn't we? But I didn't do a live signing for Baby Panda Face. So I think that would be pretty cool. Something I need to do, and you guys will get to see. I could sign Kev's on stream that you could see, and you could be like, I was there when that happened. All that stuff. Hey Originator, how's it going, man? Okay, I gotta get this leg on the other foot. Oh, look at her tiny little feetsies. Her feetsies are so tiny.
Can you guys hear our dog?
Loud and clear in my headphones and really.
If you guys can, then I'll do something about it. But if not, then I'll just let him bark his head off.
Oh, hey, Inksy. Well, can't hear a dog. I guess he's just gonna be barking to the wind. I think he knows, man. I think he knows when we're streaming and we like close the doors and we're. 'Cause he hears us talking and laughing or doing like something over here, and he's like, guys, guys, guys. And he just does that for like ages. Our little like 7-month-old puppy is just has a huge barking problem. Okay. All right, let's get the other one going here. And do, I love this tool, man. Love it. That didn't mean to do that.
I'll be back in a second.
Where are you going? Oh, you haven't fed him yet. You're gonna take him out. Okay. Hey Taylor, how's it going, man? Dude, Palmer, totally. This is why I'm a cat person. It's like the dog totally knows. It's crazy because we weren't streaming yesterday or anything. We weren't streaming yesterday and everything was cool. No barking. It was totally a good puppo. It was amazing and he was great and got lots of love. But when we are here in our office and or what do you want to call it, workroom, computer room, and he knows it and he just goes bah, 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 bah. And sometimes we watched him in another room and he's like, he has this huge like dog kennel and he'll just like put his like nose up and be like bah, bah, bah. Just forever and ever and ever and ever. I don't know why dogs do that. Cats don't. Cats are. Got two things here, and I don't know. One is higher than. Oh, I see. Did you bring your pets over from America or adopt them in NZ? We adopted them in New Zealand. New Zealand born puppos. Potma. Take it easy, Jacob. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh no! Haha! No! That was an accident. Ah, yeah, saved it. Okay, so in case anyone doesn't know, I've made this mistake so many times, especially at the end of my project. If you're going to be going into Transpose Master, don't forget to turn on all of your poly paint, because if you go into Transpose Master with poly paint off, it overrides it. It's completely gone, and you have to manually back or do all your poly painting again. So if you go to Transpose Master and ZBrush, be sure that it's on, and then it'll put all the poly paint back onto your newly posed model. Good for that. Hey, purchased Harpy, how's it going? It looks like I forgot a part, so I have to go back. When you go and make yourself a cup of tea, Sammy, brews the interwebs. You go. Oh, ZBrush. Why you do this? You can tell I just recently downloaded all the orb brush pack a second ago. So why don't you tell everyone how your birthday went?
Oh, dude, so it's my birthday on Sunday. Sunday just gone, and we decided that for each of us now we're going to be doing like birthday weekends instead of just birthdays. So whatever kind of like weekend the birthday is near, we just kind of like take that whole weekend. It's like a birthday weekend. So essentially what we did for the entire weekend was like co-op the shit out of Dark Souls 3. It was great, man. It was really good. Except for the part where we were constantly invaded by other people. Dude, I hate it. I hate it. It's like this game ruining experience. I hate it so much. I just want to like co-op through it with Layna, and she just wants to like. You should have seen how angry we were getting every time. It was so annoying. It was so annoying.
Because maybe, you know, you're on a path to get somewhere, you know what I mean? And then it's like so and so has invaded, and you can't rest at a bonfire. You can't quit the game, and you can't really continue because if they're hiding in an enemy territory that you haven't like sifted through yet, then it just sucks, and they'll like run away and just be like pew pew, and it's just super irritating. I wish I could just like send him a message and be like, hey bro, I'm playing with my friend, could you not invade us? Could you like go home? Like, cool, I respect that you want to duel and stuff like that, but I don't want to, so bye. I just wish there was an option to turn off invasions. I don't think it's fun. Like,
Yeah, you can't turn it off, MP. There's no way to turn it off. You can either you can turn it off and play offline, but then we can't co-op together. You know what I mean? That's really annoying.
you can't just play with your friend. And how it works is that when you summon someone into the game, it's like it registers to be invaded, like a higher percent chance or something. I don't understand. They explained it online, but it's a risk. It's like a give and take. If you want to play online with your friend, just know that you're going to be invaded. That's how it works. That happened all the time. You can't continue because you can't like fight someone like a real person who's like, they could be OP as heck, yeah, and they have like crazy weapons, and they've got like 15 Estus flasks, and they can just be hammering you over and over and over. So of course you can't like really smoothly sneak up to an enemy and kill them and move on along the game. You're stuck. And sometimes people are jerks, man, complete jerks. And this one guy was like doing gestures and like clapping and being like, come on, let's do this. And then you'd run after him, and then he'd run into like uncharted territory with tons of enemies. Be like, just like running back and forth, and we're just having to stand there.
Yeah, it's like you can't do anything. You've just got to like waste your time, like just being like, dude, this is so retarded. So retarded.
I actually talking about Dark Souls. Yeah, it's really irritating. It's cool if someone comes in and they want to fight you. It's a duel. You're like, okay, cool. Who can win? Who can duke it out?
Just died. Oh.
I respect if you want to like have a quick fight, and that's totally cool. I'll do that. It's all good. But if you're gonna like play games and run way off into the distance where we can't get you, and then run back and like play Nana Boo Boo, it's not fun. Especially when that already takes so long for the fights to end, and then you eventually kill him, which is what happened a few times, and then he'd come right back, invaded again by the same person. I quit after that. That's your spiel on Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls, but and I'm really glad that they have put it an option to play with your friend now, because that wasn't really like that before. It wasn't optional, but that invasion thing is extremely infuriating. Makes it take way too long. We're both just about done. Neo. Neo's been good. I think I hold lots of respect for that team trying to do something like Dark Souls because there's not a lot of people who've been able to do that and do it right. I think Neo, right? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think Neo's okay. I give it like maybe 7 out of 10 or maybe 6.5 out of 10. I think it's just a big like loot grind, man. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
I can agree. Oops.
I give it 6.5 beds out of 10 beds. I changed it. I was like 7, but now I'm like, no, it's not worth a 7, I don't think.
Let's talk about what you did think was a 9. Hey?
Resident Evil, that's a great game, man.
I'm so glad I made you play it, man. I was so stoked when I beat them.
It's a good game. Very, very good. Don't want to say too much about it, just other than just go and play it, man. For anybody who's like lost faith in the pixel lost faith. Yeah, if you've lost faith in pixel art, no.
Play Resident
no,
Evil.
No. If you've lost faith in the whole Resident Evil franchise, man, just get back in at 7. It's so good.
Your face. Yeah, Resident Evil 7. I was jumping back and forth between Neo and Resident Evil 7, and I liked 7 so much that I stopped playing Neo completely. I was like, no, I just want to play Resident Evil. And I am so jealous of anyone that got to actually, I'm jealous of anyone that got to like have their first playthrough on the VR. God, I bet it's amazing.
Yeah.
Beating the game was just, I wanted more. It was so good. Like I was like, oh my god, that was such a good game. And I beat it at like 4:30 a.m. That's how like I knew the ending was coming and I wasn't gonna go to bed. I was like, oh, this is so good. I have to keep going. This is so awesome. So if you guys, if you don't mind like horror or survival horror and running around, you do have weapons. This is like actually about like a people, and it's good in-depth story, and it's short and it's sweet, and it's got tons of replay value. Totally play Resident Evil 7. It was so good. Next on my list is, however, Persona 5. Bristol Pain. Funny. I think I can actually delete it now. File.
Yo,
If a song starts out like that, I immediately know I'm not gonna like it. Oh gosh. Oops. Okay. File's done. Delete this from the second one. Ugh. Hey Catsby! Pixel Object Stream, thanks for following. How we do it here at IHaztoys. Is the stream running slow at all, by the way?
Not for me.
Shinobi.
I've been paying attention to my headphones, by the way, and whenever they're about to die, they go like a very tiny mechanical sound, and then they die. So I've got a question. The concept, got the garters indicating that it touches her armor, but in here it just touches the top. So do you want me to bring it all the way where it touches her armor?
Nah, just to the top. Keep it really simple though. Don't do the clips. You know, just keep it a strap.
You guys haven't noticed, I was pretty much the art director when it comes to like working with other people. If I'm not designing something I own, I often will check with Troy because he's a lot more experienced than I am. So if I have questions, really nice to have Troy here. Bishuego, welcome to the Pixelogic channel. Thanks for following. Watching Layna sculpt Chibi Remi while Troy hangs out in the background. Epic beard. Dude, same Palmer. I want to actually get another pair of headphones. When I don't know if you guys, so anyone in the stream remembers this, but on my stream, we bought 2 pairs of these headphones, these Logitech headphones, and I had to go through 3 of them before I got a working pair. I had to like send them back, and they sent me a new one because they were broken. It didn't work, and it really kind of sucked.
Yeah, it was so bizarre. Like, opened them out of the box and they didn't work. So, what is going on? Just totally dead. We sent it back, and they sent out a brand new one. We're like, this is broken too. Man.
Take it easy, Rebecca.
Oh no, wait, that's not true. One of them worked for like a day or something, remember?
Yep.
It worked for like a really, really short amount of time, and then it just broke.
And it was like right before the stream. was really irritating so many times. I've had so many headphone issues. I don't know why. I'm trying to wonder if it's the computer killing all the headphones.
Success.
Eat easy, Thomas. Bye bye. A little sad. We don't get a lot of Pixologic guys in here while we stream because the time frame is just totally different. I think everyone's asleep by now or something crazy. Oh hey Josh. Thank
Yeah, take it
you.
easy.
Sorry. Yeah, that's what we're looking into actually, getting like a good pair of headphones. And I don't, dude, like look how thick these are. Like these massive chunky headphones, and they end up hurting my ears a lot because it's so like big and they weigh a lot. So I want to get really nice comfortable headphones or even earbuds and then just get separate mics. I think that would be the best bet for us, and plus it'd probably sound better when we stream if we had separate mics. Well, I think we're gonna try to figure that out. Take it easy, Ashley. 4:20 a.m. That was a good try. That's very early. Thanks, Thomas. Yeah, everyone's saying it's pretty much like confirming what we think is. I think using a headset mics are dumb when you're doing something like streaming, you know, for high quality stuff.
Yeah, I'll be working on the witch tomorrow.
What this is saying then is that just
Doing
as
some more
you
on that.
don't know how you manage to be conscious,
Should have
how you
shoes
manage
and leggings and
to
that all
grow
done
and shape
tomorrow,
this
and
body of
then
yours.
at that point it'll just be
That doesn't mean to say
working
that you're
out
not
that
doing
cape. But I think what I'll
Equally,
do is
you don't know
because I think we're waiting on Lockman.
how the universe shines the stars,
Not sure. I'll have to check that. But
constellates the constellation,
if I finish
and
off the
galactifies
shoes
the
and leggings
galaxies.
and
You
kind of
don't
polish
know.
that area, then I'll get into
But that
all the
doesn't
little
mean to say
kind of like
that
accessory
you
bits,
aren't
the
doing it
pizza
in just
and
the
all that
same
stuff.
way as you're breathing
TV.
without knowing how you breathe.
Light went away really quickly outside.
The light?
Yeah, it's not sunny anymore.
It's kind of getting grey.
Yeah, no, the weather right now is kind of crap. It's like this morning it was really warm and sunny and just so bright. And you're like, hey, we should go to the beach today. And then an hour later it's like drizzling and rainy and cold. Did you make a chibi rem? Yeah, I did. I didn't finish it. It was like what should I do on stream today? I'll do something random. And oh, I know what it was. I was trying to sculpt Rem, and I got kind of stuck trying to get the likeness of the anime proper. And then I turned her into a chibi because I was distracted. Here, let's see. I'll load it up. Here's my Rem. I think where I left. I don't. Oh my god! I haven't opened this file since last year. I think I'm gonna choke. How tall is this figure gonna be? About 3 to 4 inches.
Yeah.
Maybe around there. Yuck! It's my rib! Yucky! Ah! Okay, but now the cool thing is that I hate looking at this. Since I started this, I worked on a sculpt called Rachel Alucard for Blades Blue for Connecticut, and she had so many ruffles, tons of ruffles, and I didn't realize in doing BAM at the time that there was lots of ruffles. You can see my attempt with these little blobs and stuff, but I can do ruffles now. I know how to do them. So if I ever went back to the sculpt, which I probably never will, but I probably should because I've been thinking about it, and it's on my list of things to sculpt. The ruffles will look legit, I promise. But anime heads are hard, man. I don't think this really looks like Rem. I mean, maybe it's on its way. Why is she leaning so far forward? Look at that. Look at that. So here's the head straight, but she's like, why are you doing that? It's like that. Ah, God, we're opening up old files. Blah, 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 blah. It was a good attempt. That's what older one looked like. There's 53 files. Let's see what 35 looks like. The younger version. Not younger, but okay, so I've got the chibi here. Rem chibi. All my matte caps will be messed up. All the colors aren't right, but that was my attempt. That's the first chibi I've ever made. Ah, look at her huge feet.
The thing is, man, is that you did that in like a day.
Weird. That's why I've thrown you off now, eh? You're like, you should do the chibi. There you go. And it's like week 3. You know what I think it is? I think I can do things quickly when I free flow and I'm not like trying to nail a concept. And if it's just something that I'm doing, I can just go. You know? Even if it's wrong, I'm not trying to match something. I think that's why by the end of the day, it was like, there you go, and it's done. But matching a concept is, I feel maybe, I don't know. This was a lot of fun. I really liked doing this. Yeah, that was awesome. What else do I have in here? Before I do anything that crash something, I should probably just save this. It's probably going to. I'd like to see the difference so far. So here's the Remi that I'm working on. Remi. Anyone who didn't know who's been watching this. And then there's that chibi. I think there's a pretty big difference, you have to admit, between the two today. I mean, one's clearly, you know, the quality I would like to think is going in a different direction. I don't know, maybe it all sucks, who knows. Um, I actually really want to open up interface. This is gonna crash. I know it. Know it. I haven't looked at any of my old files in such a long time. By the end of the file, it's just like the most horrendous lagged filled file, and I've been trying to get better. Troy hates it, but I'm hoping that as each project continues, I get better at managing my files. Here's Sonia. Shout out to Baby Panda Face. Dude, I look at this and I remember how much fun I had working on this. You know why? Because it was free flowing. It wasn't a concept I was matching. It was like, there's Sonia, interpret it in your way, the way you feel comfortable. And that was it. The only thing I had to match really was the headphones. Why does it keep zooming? Not what I'm asking. I had a lot of fun doing the headphones actually, and I'm kind of sad that they didn't turn out exactly like that in the sculpt. I mean in the print. Like these are legit, like the headphones she wears. I've never done a Hestia chibi, no. Make more lewds. I know. I when I open Baby Panda Face, I'm like, dude, we should do more thick girls and giant busts, and I think I could have done a lot more with this. Looking at it, I hit a lot of anatomy cues, but I had a lot of fun. It's funny because when this sculpt started, I had just met Sonia and I didn't want to be too like lewd or too like, I don't know, like pushy or something. There we go. She actually initially had a hoodie and she had a skirt. And as I was working on her, I over time was like, can I take your hoodie off? It just looks better without the hoodie. And then over time I was like, can I just take this skirt off? I just want to sculpt the panties. She was like, yes, absolutely. And so now she doesn't even really have much of any clothes, if at all, so. A chibi Sonia would be excelente. How come the word Hestia sounds really familiar? Yes! Oh, Hestia. Yep. That'd be sweet, boat bikini. Dude, I'm liking your anime girls. Okay. I think what's going on with me artistically is that I have lots of things that I want to do, and I'm still a young artist and noob, and I'm trying to find my way with what feels comfortable. And I did Rin and I liked Rin, but she was a struggle. And I did Baby Panda Face and I loved working on her. It was fun, but I wanted more. So then, what was after Baby Panda Face? Keiko? Keiko was before Baby Panda Face, right?
Yep.
Oh, I see. Then I had a lot of fun working on Keiko. But the response has been so varied, you know, like everyone was excited for Keiko and everyone liked Keiko, but Baby Panda Face was the one that sold out in like days. But I liked it. I did enjoy it. I think I really liked making thick girls. It was fun trying to like figure out how it fit on the panties and stuff. And I I really liked making chests. Maybe Sonia was just awesome. She was perfect. So, but I wanted to do chibis because I've been like have a special place in my heart for doing cute things, even though it's not my favorite thing. So I'm hoping that by the end of Remi, you guys can see with everything that I've worked on, it's complete trash until about like 98%. And that's why I struggle a bit and I get a little bit nervous, but you can see if I open that baby panda face where she was like, let's say like 20% in, I'll show you. And it gets a bit nerve-wracking, but I think as long as I complete a project and I grow a little bit more, I can put that into more projects. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do at the moment and find my footing with what I enjoy. Oh, Gibbon, that means a lot to me when you say that. I had a lot of fun doing Keiko. I don't know when and if I'll do another one like her, but yeah. Would you be interested in making something that's similar to Keiko? I just don't know if our audience likes really anime characters, man. Like, look at that! Look at that! This is where she was started. That's crazy. Insane the where we've come.
Imbi.
I have a save called Sonia56_but_good. Memory lane here. Check that out. So this is when she was initially supposed to be fully clothed. And it was just supposed to be like an indication of her tail pulling her skirt up. I was like, nah, look at her granny panties. Look, let's just go back and forth or something here. Even the base. I think, Troy, that was your idea to make it like a pillow cushion, eh?
Yeah.
I just had it flat on this weird thing that looked really uncomfortable.
Man, the people who got painted editions are in for a treat.
Oh man, yep. That's really cool to see that. I can't do the painted editions of this figurine right here. Dude, Lily did such a good job on Baby Panda Face. She looks stunning. Stunning. So whoever got a painted copy of this figurine, oh, it'll be great. Yeah, so most of the time when I'm streaming with you guys, whether it be on Pixelogic or my channel or Troy's channel, this is pretty much where the sculpt is, like most of the time. It's like this weird, awkward state, and maybe you can see where it's going, but not really, and it's kind of, you look at it and you're like, I wouldn't get that, that's weird, or that doesn't look so great, and it just takes so long. I literally have 131 save files to get to the end. So I guess what I'm saying is just keep going, because if you push hard enough and you don't get discouraged and you finish it, like literally like dust your hands off, I'm done, and then you go back and see where you came from, it was worth it. And I know how hard or how easy it can be to give up when you're at a state like this and you're like, this is stupid, this looks like crap, it's never going to be any better than this. But dude, with enough poking and enough rotating in ZBrush, it eventually gets there. So, yeah. I miss working on Baby Panda Face. I hope we do another one soon. That would be really cool. What else do we have here? Hang on, that really sucks that since I moved computers that all the colors of Keiko and Char are gone. Aww, it's so cool seeing it in ZBrush. Dude, you guys want to see something cool? Okay, so here's Keiko, and I'll show you something cool. I'm kind of afraid to grab it because I don't want it to break. You want to grab Keiko and Char, and if it breaks, you will be responsible?
You want to do it? Be careful with it.
I don't want to touch it, I'll break it.
I don't know if I want to get it.
You can give me the grey one, or just get the painted. Check this out. Look at where we've come. You want me to hold it? Okay, it's gonna... He's passing over the responsibility of it breaking. Okay. Look at that. I want to cry! I cannot believe it. So 1 year ago, I finished Keiko and Char and won first place in the ArtStation competition. And 1 year from that moment, Keiko was up in pre-order. Look at that. Look how beautiful she looks. Look at like the shine on the potions. Look at little Char, look at that. I don't wish it wasn't focused on my face. It's beautiful. So for whoever ordered or pre-ordered a Keiko and Char, dude, worth it. I wish it would. Hang on. Let me focus this. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Look at that paint job. Delicious. Look at her little backpack. I won't turn it because her feet's gonna fall out. Look at that backpack. Look at the tail. Look at the resin, the clear resin on her cauldron. Dude, it's glorious. You guys were with me experiencing the journey of sculpting these guys. And now they're here in my hands and they're painted. Some of you guys have even bought them. It's amazing. You have to hold her leg because it's gonna a little bit. So good stuff. Which way I was putting her together, I was tearing up for sure. It's quite the experience, you know, to fumble your way through something for so long and then you're holding it. And then not only are you holding it, you go through the process of waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and then it's painted and it's on a website, and then people are getting it and people are receiving it, and oh, it's just a mind-blowing experience, especially when you see the paint for the first time. It's kind of like it's real. It's happening. You did a thing. So yeah, it's really really awesome. Really excited. So if any of you guys in here have purchased Keiko and Char, whether it's grey or painted, please like shoot us an email or message us on Facebook with pictures. We'd love to get your feedback and see what you think in the pictures. And I think we should even have a section on our website of people's pictures. I think that's an excellent idea. I'm excited. Yeah, this was fun. I remember Gibbon being there almost the whole time, eh? And so even Dante, some of you guys were there spinning. Let's see. She used to be like a little mouse or something, eh? Or an elf. She started as an elf. I didn't know what I wanted her to do. I think the beginning was an elf. I took lots of cues from Blade and Soul. It's such a good game. Aww. Lots of you guys were there for the whole process of making. So you guys know, Given made an entire like game idea in his head for these guys, and it's actually really cool. Yep. Char initially was going to be the huge fox. Look at that old version of Char. Look at that. Okay. Aw, Gibbon! Those are words of love. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you like her so much. That makes gives me goosebumps. I hope to make another character like her sometime. Any other goodies in here? Any other goodies in here? I know you guys have seen Rachel time and time and time and wow. I'm really like surprised ZBrush is not just absolutely vomiting all over itself right now. I think Gibbon already got a copy, by the way. Gibbon got a painted edition. The beginning of Rachel. Oh, Gibbon, I'm sorry. That's a little bit of the downside to making things that are so custom is that the price has to make up for how much it costs to make it. All of these did take me a long time though. That's kind of the downside to the story. That's not where she ended. Dude, Rachel took me a long time. A long, long, long time. Man, I'm just lucky enough that I get to do this with Troy. You know, after I was at Weta Workshop, he asked me, "Do you want to dedicate yourself to IHaztoys?" And I was reluctant at first, but I'm glad that he asked me, and I'm glad that he took the dive to stop doing any in-house work and stop working at a studio to do this, because it's been the best decision I've ever made in my life, and I've been able to put forth all of my time and effort into making things and getting better quicker. Oh man, that thread. Yuck. I remember Keiko and Char started as this derpy little, like, horrible. I'm horrible at 2D. I am no 2D artist, to say the least. But and I just like sketched this like vague idea on paper, and then I had some sticky notes, and then I just went from there. Oh god, even the like Photoshop paintovers were so bad. La la la. Yucky. That's funny. If you guys were to see the like progression of Keiko and Char, Gibbon posted a thread in the chat. Yeah, she came a long way. How did I feel while writing the lore? For Keiko, I don't think she's got much of any lore. She just was like an idea of a moment in time, and then I think we only came up with a story a few days before it was due. Like, why did she have cat ears? What happened? And it was really vague. I remember people asking me as I was making Keiko, and the story was like, she, you know, messed up a potion and now she's got animal parts. That sounds weird. She's got a tail and ears from Char, and there was no reasoning behind it, but I think that was fun because it was so kind of, you didn't know what was going on. And Troy and I were kind of throwing ideas around last minute, and he came up with the idea of she wanted to find a way to fix it, but as her journey continued, finding a cure for her mistake, she liked the closeness she was having with Char and didn't want to change back at all. So that was cool. It was like a tie-in moment at the end of the project, and it felt really awesome because I didn't know where she was going for so long, but when she was finally finished, it was like, this feels right. Now I think ZBrush has crashed. Oh, didn't. Yeah, I think this project I really enjoyed because I didn't know how to make ruffles before, and Troy had this really cool idea of making ruffles, and it enabled me to understand how cloth like this works. It's not the best, and I'm not the best at ruffles to say the least, but I did enjoy figuring it out. And this is kind of the most detailed piece I've ever done, aside from Eve the Shield Maiden. That was pretty cool, and she's printed now. It indicates it's going through. Yeah, man, Keiko. I remember Keiko was supposed to have like a stocking up and a stocking down. Oh my god, look at her legs. How did any? And look how like tiny her feet are compared to the rest of her body. Why would anyone trust it? Yeah, I like her better as a cat. She looks cute as an elf though. How did I approach the ruffles? Well, I made a GIF actually, because I get that question a lot. See if I can remember. I'll show you guys. I know we're going a little bit off track, but learning things. Let me open Remi real fast, so then I'll show you. Yeah. Cute, eh? So let's get like a silly. So here will be the base. So whoever's watching this, here's a really horrible explanation as to how you can make ruffles. I'm sure someone will be looking at this that is way more experienced and go, wow, that's silly, you can just do it like this. Well, here's Layna and Troy's way to doing ruffles. At least here's how I did the ruffles for the piece I saw was Rachel. So dynameshing is, I don't dynamesh often, but dynameshing is a good idea. Because you just really want to up the density and just check. Actually ZBrush is first, because the topology right here is tricky. It doesn't really matter what the shape is really. I'll tell you what in a second. So you just want to ensure that when you draw on this, you have enough density that it's not super pixelated. Like this is good enough. But just be sure that you don't need to like have something that's 3 million polys. It's unnecessary. If you look at my active points, it's 538,000. It's good enough. When you zoom out, you can see it's crisp here. So that's perfect. So let's say it's gonna go over an arm or something. So you can do ruffles whichever way you want. Whatever is relevant to what you're doing. Most of the times I'll just do ruffles like that. You can do ruffles like this. Do ruffles like that, minus the dots. Do ruffles like. So for this case scenario, I'll just do. So you want to be sure that it's really clean and crisp, so you can just smooth it out a few times. Then harden the mask. This might take a few tries depending on what you're really going for. That's going to be too thin. You want something when you extract it that's going to be cool, that you can pull out, that you won't have to with too much, but long enough to be able to sculpt on. That's probably not enough. That's probably way too much. Oh, that's good enough. So you can get rid of it. Got this like kind of odd shape, but you can see where it could possibly be going. Trying to mesh that. Or you can ZBrush it. I might have just crashed it. Let's just see if it crashed. I should have ZBrushed it first. You could use radial symmetry. It's totally up to you. The only reason why I do things, maybe that looks harder than it should be, is because I like things to look very, almost like Troy will call it, like sculptural, very organic, and if anything is too like mirrored or symmetrical or anything like that, it looks too mechanical. So the more you can, especially if you're doing a character, the more you can get it to look kind of organic, the better. So especially with ruffles, ruffles are never like bap, 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 you know, so the more unique you make each ruffle, the nicer it will look, at least for the things that I like to do. Take it easy, Blue Bikini. Thanks for hanging out with us and good luck on your stream, man. Your anime jokes are looking so awesome. Post it in the group. Handmade is a good way to say it. Handmade, yep. That's weird. What's that? Smoothie? Jesus Christ, thank you. Made a smoothie. Wow, that's tasty. Thank you. Dude, Emmy Dante, you should go to bed. I don't know why you stay up with us so late. We are not that cool. So this is good enough. Starting point. You can do a few things. Hi, Troy.
You know something?
Hi.
Everybody's
So I'm just
always
gonna
waiting for everybody else to take
take a
the
drink
risk.
of
This
my
is so
smoothie
right.
out of this cup. This random
Out of this cup that I just so happen to have laying around.
this cup. Wow, that is a gangster smoothie, man.
What's in it?
Banana, boysenberry, vanilla, soy milk, and those packets, which are
Packet.
kiwi fruit, avocado, kale, spirulina, mango.
Oh, awesome. This is our lunch.
No, just a drink.
Appreciate you guys from the stream, our regular streams, being here with us. So ruffles paper, so just doing a little. Oh my gosh, a little bit of pinching, a little bit of using, you could use the damn standard brush for the point, and then you want to start manually moving around. It's got that kind of in and out, like up, down, that pattern. Then you want to just start pulling it out. So it's got a bit of depth rather than dot 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 dot. Mind you, even though this is just the beginning where you start, all the ruffles I did on Rachel time. So this is a really nice manual way of doing ruffles by hand. You have to put some love into it, that it doesn't look like complete trash. I got this. On Remi. It's pretty thick, maybe. I was watching Sakaki the other day and he just does things so beautifully using ZBrush's tools. Everything looks so crisp and so clean and it looks so good and it's totally like production ready. Ah, it's beautiful. So I feel a little bit odd doing it so manually because it takes so much more time doing it this way. But I learned a lot. I learned a lot about cloth and how cloth works and spending time with my model and but if time is not on your side, this is maybe not a good way to go.
This is actually a good sized mug. I'm just cutting into your tutorial with random bits of trivia.
Go for
I'm
it.
actually gonna get my work mug so I can show you guys. This is a big mug. This ZBrush mug is already a big mug. Let me show you like a normal mug. It's like a good size. It's a good size.
Take it easy, MB Dante. Please get some sleep and thank you so much for hanging out with us all the time. making this place fun. I'm gonna say bye to NB Dante. Thank you, and his. So on Troy's stream, we'll show everyone what this anonymous person got him for his birthday because it's really awesome.
So yeah, I'm gonna get my work mug, and I'm gonna show you guys the difference. This mug is the mug of all mugs. Wait.
He's really excited about his mugs. Oh. Hey Revelist, not too late.
All right, check it out. So we got the standard mug. Then we got the ZBrush mug, right? And then we've got the Haz mug. Yeah, it's almost a liter of liquid. This mug. This is my this is for serious times.
I don't know if any of that made sense with the ruffles, but you can see where I'm going with it. Be sure you use lots of like the standard brush with an alpha on it, or damn standard, to kind of get these creases right. So right now it's kind of floppy. Just get it inside here. Indicate this transition of shape. And this part's really important. Transition between the folds. So you never want to have it like straight, because that looks quite boring. So over time, if you're picking at it, you have it just kind of flowing up and then out so that you can see the back of the fold. And just be sure you keep creasing the edges. Quite important. You don't have to crease all of them. They don't have to all be the same. Another thing that Troy taught me, I've been trying to remember to do, is like kind of putting an edge line on things, because it's quite boring at the moment. But at the moment you kind of put this little like da-da-da-da, it makes it more solid of a piece. Because if you look at your clothing right now, there's always some sort of like edging. You know what I mean? It's not just like a piece of cloth. There's some sewing to edge the bottoms. So it kind of makes it feel a little bit more like a piece of clothing. But yeah, it's like I said, this is kind of, it looks ridiculous, but if you saw Rachel and where she ended up with some time and patience, the ruffles looked really cool. I think Troy came up with this idea of doing ruffles when he was playing Monster Hunter or something, and he showed me, and it worked out. Were it not for his like ridiculous discovery, Rachel's ruffles would have been a toughie. So you look at this, it's like the vague idea is there. So then if we take where this is and look at the beginning, let me just oh, no, she's not getting a skirt. It was just kind of an example of how I did the ruffles for Rachel.
Yeah, that's kind of how I roll, man. a lot of the times I'm just like sitting there doing something. Like right now, if I'm at the computer and I'm working on a sculpt or doing something, my brain's not actually working like, and I'm not actually thinking in terms of like, oh, like new ways of kind of like doing things or that kind of stuff. But then when we're away from the computer and we're eating or we're hanging out doing something else, my brain is just like, I wonder if there's like a way to do this, and then it just kind of like pops up. We end up trying it later, and sometimes it fails and sometimes it works.
Yeah. If I back here. You can see that with some time, the ruffles, starting out in that method, it can go a long way. You just gotta fun with it. At least this way, it's quite organic and you can sculpt on it and change it at will and do all the things. So, yeah, that was kind of fun. I think that's like the only cool thing I know how to do with ZBrush. I watch Paul Gabori and stuff like that. I'm like, what? I had no idea. That's ridiculous. Oh, Remi looks really. Yep, there's that. It makes me want to make food in 3D. What? Why? I don't know if I'm gonna finish this. You know I can't really drink a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot of smoothie.
Go for it, man. Bang it down. Just like a pelican. Just open up. Just.
It's not that easy. I like how you like just do it. I'm like, I don't know if I can. You're like, just do it. This is advice for everything. I don't know if I can do this. I'm pretty sure I feel uncomfortable with it. Nah, just do it, man. It's all good. Too much smoothie. No, it's hey, child affair. Thank you, child affair. Child affair. Is that coffee? No, it's not coffee. It's a giant. It's very tasty, but it's very filling. I'm sure I got like a tiny tummy. Hey, the software is ZBrush. Brush bug. So before I like finish her hand, she's got armor on. I think I should finally try my best to do that. I've kind of avoided it because chibi arms are so small. I don't know how to out. Like, what happened here? Really messed up, and I have to build it again. Oh, this one's kind of fine. Oh, something weird happened. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, I see. Dude, we don't have ruffles here. Ruffles sounds good. Oh, I can't wait to eat food in America. I'm so excited. In fact, I wrote down this list. I don't know if I've even read the list to you yet, Troy. I wrote down this list of food that I want to eat in the States because I haven't been there in 3.5 years. And I'm really excited about food. I mean, no offense, but even more so than visiting you guys, I just want to put food in my face. That's like what I'm most
I
excited
think
about.
everybody has that, by the way. It doesn't matter like where you're from. If you take that person out of what they kind of grew up with and you put them in a different country where they can't get that stuff, they just crave it, man. And so every time that they go home, they want those things.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
totally.
It's like you can't escape it, eh? Like when I was in the States, all I wanted was like simple shit that I can get here.
Pies
Fish and chips,
and Milo.
pie, Milo, you know, just simple like bakery food, just like that kind of stuff.
That does not exist in the
It
States.
just does not exist, man.
Yep. Um, I've got Daikokuya. The ramen noodles from Daikokuya in Tokyo and LA is superb. Dim sum. There's a certain dim sum shop in LA, and I remember taking it to, and it's oh good. Sugarfish. Sugarfish is a restaurant in LA, and it's very expensive, but it's fresh and it's so good. Taco Cabana. I don't know if any of you guys here are from Texas. There's this really like cheapo fast food taco place called Taco Cabana, and they've got like $2 breakfast tacos. Ugh, I don't even know how to make tortillas so soft, but they are in this. Buffalo Wild Wings. I didn't think that I'd write that down, but I actually do miss Buffalo Wild Wings, and Troy's never had buffalo wings before. Ever? I don't know how. Um.
No, I want to. Yeah, yeah. I want to like really kind of enjoy it, and I don't want to, eat the sun.
I've just been talking to myself this whole time. IHOP. I don't particularly like IHOP, and I don't particularly miss IHOP. But I'd like to go to IHOP anyway because it's cool. Because you can go to IHOP at like 6 a.m. if you want, or 2, or 3, or 5 in the afternoon. They don't have that here in New Zealand. Everything is closed and donezo by like 7 o'clock. There's like one 24-hour place, and it's McDonald's, and that's not any fun. So IHOP, kolaches don't exist in California. I don't know why. I'm gonna go to Texas, and we're gonna have kolaches and croissant kolaches, and oh, I haven't had a kolache in like 7 years. Oh my gosh. And rice cake dumpling soup. Ugh. My favorite Korean dish is rice cake dumpling soup, and it's so good. And there's plenty of places in Santa Monica that have it, and I haven't had it ever here, I think. Oh, once. We had it once in Auckland, but now we're in Wellington. Anyway, back to what I was supposed to be doing. Why does he just keep barking? Yeah, Milo's, it's kind of like Nesquik. Just New Zealand's version of like chocolate milk that you mix together like a hot drink.
It's like I'm watching. Be careful when you're with that woman. Women are all liars. You should know that.
I don't really know what shape this is, unfortunately. I don't really have a clue.
Just follow the one that I've got.
Which one? So she's got an elbow pad?
Yeah, so the elbow pad is the key.
Is what?
That's the key.
And then you want me to make this shape right here? Right here?
Yep.
Oh, and she's got a hand pad. I see. Okay.
When this is over, I'm getting out of it. All of it. When I do,
Have you been to Midnight Espresso down Cuba Street in Wellington? They have the best vegan nachos. Oh, dude, we should try that. We haven't tried lots of stuff in that area, have we? Just sushi. Azukan Varan, so earlier you mentioned that your stuff looks like butts 90% of the time until the end. What keeps you going? Sorry about that. What keeps you going? I find myself with the same struggle and I just want to go play games a lot of the time. Dude, same. There's never a day that goes by that I work and I don't want to play video games. It's a good question though. What keeps me going? I have a strong desire to not fail anymore, and I've wasted a lot of my time growing up, and I wasted a lot of my college years doing nothing. And I see lots of you guys that are so inspiring artists just zooming by and getting better and better. And I don't want to be left behind, and I'm passionate about what I work on anyway. But if I don't want to be unmoved my entire life, I have to finish it. If I'm satisfied being bad, I should go play games. But if I want to be better, I need to finish. I think that's enough, especially with the fact that on top of it, this is for you guys. You know, this is for people that want it, and this is for IHaztoys. And there would be no products if I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna go play some video. That's not fair, because that's job is things so that you guys can enjoy them, and so I think that makes it to not wanting to fail and growing. And I think a big part of it, and I don't know if this is going to sound like mushy or cheesy or kind of silly, but I don't want to let Troy down. And I've told him this a lot because he was the one that invited me to make toys for IHaztoys, which is something that he created. And if I don't do it and I give up, or I say it's not good enough, or I struggle, or I waste my time playing games or not working, I would let him down. And it's like someone's handed you this golden opportunity on a plate, and if you just give them the middle finger and you just go play games, and totally non-trustworthy of a person. That doesn't help you out much. But wanting to be a better artist is good enough. And finishing is the only way that's gonna get. You can practice all you want, but in my mind, you don't become better unless you finish. Because when you finish, you surpass that 10% that you struggle with and hate. You don't know how to finish, you don't know how to do that render, you don't know how to, finalize it up. When you pass that point of struggle, you grow and you can put that struggle towards the next piece. Shows. So, yeah, I don't know if that helps. But that's how I feel about it. It feels good at the end when you. It feels like it's finally worth celebrating and taking the weekend off and playing games for 42 hours. Did I finish Metal Gear? No, I just started it.
I think you were kind of like muted that entire time.
I was muted the entire time. I don't know what I said. Not important. It's because my headphones turn off and then they don't turn back on.
So I've pretty much finished my epic mug, and Layna's had like a sip.
You jerk, that is not a sip.
That's how she rolls. It's like that's about a sip.
I don't like lots of drink. I can't finish my coffees in the morning, and I love coffee. I don't finish my Milos, and I love Milo. The only thing I'll finish is the soda. But even then I make you finish it because I can't finish. I just don't drink a lot of stuff. I don't know, in one sitting I can't I don't know. I'm just gonna sit here and drink it because Troy gave me a hard time. Is the character from an anime or did you also draw it? This character was designed and illustrated by Paul Kwan. He's a concept character artist for Riot Games, League of Legends. And they originally, Troy down below, worked with Paul on a character called Remi-7 from Mechanizer. And I'm doing a chibified version of her. can't handle it. It's too much. Bleh. I don't know why I make that bleh sound. It's really tasty. It's just too much. It's like eating too much food at once, and you're full, kind of feeling.
But it's a drink.
But that's maybe my tummy is small. It's a drink filled with like cut up food. It's like you got a cheese, like 5 cheeseburgers, and you put it in a blender and you drank it. It's the same thing. It's just liquid.
Your stomach's not small when you go to sushi.
That's true.
Your stomach is like fucking. You-
I eat more than Troy does when we go have sushi.
So that stomach argument is invalid.
I don't really know how to. Yeah, whenever I go to the rotating sushi bar, it's like a stack of plates. Here's like Troy's stack, and he's like da da da. Like, oh, I'm full. That was a really good snack. And I'm like, nope, I can eat some more and maybe one more. And mine's like da 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 da. I'm the majority with the bill. Try not to just hit what's wrong and it's bugging. Hey, so I've also noticed, Troy, that on Remi, I know in the concept she's got this thing here, but it's not on your arms on Remi. And with all of the stuff going on her arms, I don't know if there's enough room to put a little circle, little boop. Look, I'll just do. To see how it's already. I know that's not the final, but.
Must be the Remi statue.
She's got like a hand piece, and then an arm piece, and then an elbow piece. And then she's got these strappy bits. So this is kind of, I don't know what he wants here, but I don't think there's even enough room, unless I've got the, wrong?
Yeah, I'd just keep the elbow piece in the forearm strap.
So, then what about this? You want me to do this up a bit out of the way? Like some skin showing here.
No, don't worry about that skin showing there.
So just leave this here. Pull it up.
Yep.
Pull it up. Okay, so this is fine, the elbow piece. And the arm, do you want her to have
The
it?
elbow piece should be the biggest part. That should stand out the most.
Okay. And do you want me to put a hand strap on her? Hand armor piece? Okay. And then little indications of larvae. Like
Not
lines.
really. That's too small. Oh,
Because when she's holding it, I can just sculpt the da da da.
yeah. Should just be a really, really simple line.
Okay, and does she have the same thing on this hand too?
Mhm.
And do you think the giant elbow pad will be hitting her hair?
Oh, actually, let's have a look at what Paul's done. Yeah.
Yeah, what? Put
same.
everything on the other side. Okay. And then should I just move the hair? Oh, that should be fine, yeah? You don't think that's gonna be overbearing, do you? If the elbow pad's like larger than that?
It doesn't need to stick out too far, like from her. It just needs to be,
Big.
yeah. And it needs to be thick. You know, like every single shape that's on there should be really, really thick. If it's supposed to be metal, it needs to be really chunky metal.
Okay, and so get rid of this bit?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. Here. Does the chibi have a mouth? She does. I just haven't really sculpted it yet. See that teeny, itty bitty little thing right here? I've been really struggling with a tiny line. It's a little bit hard. You can see right here, she's got this little bit of a smile. But I won't touch it yet because unless I feel the face shape is completely right, and I'm just gonna leave it until the very end. How many more tie-night shards do you need?
Oh, heaps.
Yes, the concept is very 2D. I think I struggle a lot with that. I think that's why I liked doing Baby Panda Face and Keiko and Char so much, because the only person I had to rely on was myself, and then Roy for advice if I needed it. Plus, I don't want to let Paul down. So. Hey? Aw, Reginator. I love chibis. I don't have any myself because if I have a choice with what I'm going to pay for, I'm gonna get like food figurines. But they're growing on me, man. I've been really like stalking through some Nendroid places. Like, oh, that's cute, and this is cute, and this is cute. Maybe something that's growing on me too. Especially when they've done such a good job portraying like their larger counterparts, the characters in full size. They've like nailed it. I think I started liking it a lot when I played World of Final Fantasy. If you guys are Final Fantasy, please don't miss out on World of Final Fantasy. It is so worth it. It's a great game. I like video games. Okay. So I played it. Took me a while to.
It was good. Very, very good.
so much left yet to do. It seemed almost impossible. I thought of all the yesterdays, the good ones and the bad. I thought of all the love we shared, and all the fun we had. Please try to understand.
It's just gone 4.
birds. I trust them. I understand them. It's people I don't understand. You see, Ronald, it's time for me to leave here.
Good. Is that matte cap available online? Is this matte cap available online, Troy? Because I know it's yours.
Don't be sad.
Just check to see which one it is that you're using. Which one is it? Z93.
Yep.
That's one of ZBro's matte caps, but I don't know if he's still got his stuff online. Check out the ZBro. Is it a blog? I think it's a blog. Just type ZBro. Let me have a look. Yeah, if you just type like ZBro blog in Google, it'll be the first one. Luckily, tip.blogspot.com. There's all sorts of goodies there, man. Matte caps, and he's even got some like free meshes and stuff there as well. It's good stuff.
And das Kochen Pixel Objects Channel and thank you for following.
We played together on that island. His voice always used to be there, and now it's gone. I can't think of his face or his name. I feel awful. I feel awful. I feel awful. I feel awful. I feel awful.
Is your witch for IHaztoys or something else?
It's going to be available for sale on IHaztoys. So we're producing it, painting it. We're kind of like doing the entire thing. So yes, but of course it's for Kingdom Death.
All right. Oh, I don't think I've stood up once in 3 hours, 46 minutes, and 16 seconds.
You barely even like flexed your arm muscle to like drink that delicious shake that I made you. See, she's had like a sip.
For anyone who's been working this whole time, hanging out with me the whole time, give yourself a pat on the back. You did good. Time for a nap on Pix Logic. Your eyes. And then open them because you got shit to do. Um. I think she's slowly getting to be cute chibi, like slowly, like I can see it happening. Got a ways to go, but she's progressing. That's what matters. Gotta fix this gap in between the back of her head and hair. Gotta fix this view. This view in particular is odd. Is it looking like a chibi even slightly there too?
Yeah, but there's some stuff that needs to be adjusted.
Totally. I agree.
Come back to haunt you.
Why keeping me in check?
TV this morning. Shit, about living in a violent world.
Bro, what time is your stream gonna be?
Don't know.
I didn't even know we were streaming tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm streaming tonight, but my Pixelogic stream tomorrow is going to be about 4 hours from now tomorrow.
Stretch those arm muscles and flex your fingers. I think this is why I've gained weight over the past 3 years. All the sitting, and then the game playing, and then the more sitting. Not believe I've been sitting for like 4 hours. Oh, you think that after 4 hours it's done already? Man, the amount of work Troy gets done in 4 hours is incredible. Ah.
Not on stream,
Yeah, streaming working is a bit tough.
but off stream.
I think we had some quiet moments in the stream today that all of us were kind of getting lost in work, eh? It was good. Oh man, I want sushi after all that sushi talk today. If I had a car, I'd go take off after the stream and get sushi. I would do. 4:30 a.m. It's time for takeoff. Jeez Louise. That was fun. That was good. All right. Let's see. So I had fun with you guys, but if you guys want more cool content, all you have to do is follow this channel and tune in any time of the week. There's tons of people, tons of amazing people that they're getting these days, man. Oof. So tomorrow, tomorrow at 4 a.m. PDT is the Michael Pavlovic workshop. Don't miss it. If you want to know more about ZBrush and how this program works and little cool tricks and boops and bobs, check out his stream. So that's at 4 o'clock, and then at 12 p.m. creating characters for 3D printing with Robert Vignon. Check it out. They've got the rest of the stream times. Oh, of course, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Troy will be streaming at 1:30 a.m. PDT, and after that is Ashley Adams with her amazing creature and character concept sculpting. So if you had fun today, follow, tune in tomorrow. Troy will be working on his Disciple of the Witch for Kingdom Death, and it's looking absolutely amazing. If you want some more thick ladies and some chub club going on, maybe even some panty action, and just overall beautiful finesse of a sculpt, please tune into the stream because it's So, thanks for hanging out with us today. It was a good stream. Nice work to all of you guys who got some work done.